Hey everybody, welcome back to Unicorn Princess Gotham. I'm Onikage, and for week 3 of demo month in August, I am playing Astrometica. This is actually a game that I got invited to on the playtest, but what I'm going to be showing you today is the prologue. Obviously, it's a prologue, so hence the unstuck button. Really, really good sign, when they put that in there because obviously there's a lot of issues in games during development. So, hey, cool feature. You can see on the right-hand side that it gives you, your basic commands, interact, inventory, flashlight, crouch. On the left-hand side is health, thirst, hunger, and oxygen. It does measure your oxygen in seconds, which is kind of nice to know. Bottom right, you can see that I have a jetpack. That's part of the stuff I've made. I have a flashlight, the extra oxygen tank, shield module, which I guess because of the flying around, there is damage you can take. And I've crafted a bunch of items. So this is your starting base, I guess you could say. And you've got like the terminal here with two signals. The whole thing really reminds me of like Subnautica, but in space, especially with like a lot of the habitat building and the crafting that you do. So, your starting fabricator and two chests. I built a lot of other stuff. I'm not going to waste your time going through all of it right now, but needless to say, there's gold, nickel, silver, ice, coal, copper, and then iron for iron bars. There's a lot of battery usage, so like this is my drill, and as you use it, the battery goes down. But as you can see on the right side there, N switches the battery, so you can swap batteries without having to go too deep into the inventory. And one of the things I've just gotten is this habitat builder. The first signal is the one down there, which I'll show you in just a second. It's the only place to get silver early on, which really locks you out of progression if you don't go there. So if you do decide to play the prologue, that is someplace you're going to want to go early. Lots of debris around. I'm going to try to do like a little bit of a panorama. There's stuff over there. I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. Not sure what that is. This is my little starting pod. I'm guessing this is uranium. Um, Again, lots of other stuff over there. Looks like a bunch of bubbles, I guess. I'm sure this is going to be something important later too. And the two signals. Also, that through there, but I'm not quite sure what that through there is. I haven't been there yet. And this is the next signal that we're going to want to go to. So flying around, there's a cool button that just stops you. It's left control by default, which can be, really useful because of, the up, down, left, like the 3D movement essentially. So we're going to get our oxygen back. And then I'm going to show you, this is the jetpack, and you keep your movement going, like you very slowly lose speed, and then you just wait until the jetpack recharges. I'm assuming that there's going to be a better jetpack later or some way to make it either faster or last longer. Just to show, this is like the drilling process. Once you're close enough, it'll show you like the percentage, and then you just hold down the button and do your drilling until you get your iron, which to the bottom left you can see I just got +3. Copper takes longer to drill, silver takes even longer to drill. Most likely there's going to be an advanced drill that, for those extra minerals like the uranium and whatnot. We've got about 30 seconds of oxygen, so I'm going to try to get up over here. And right-click brings up the build menu, so we'll build the habitat. And we will build the airlock. And we will get in here before the air runs out. So we'll just... Oh, and now you can see to the bottom right there's base power. Now, nothing I can build that I can see is for power yet, but I've got a battery charger, power cell charger, recycle machine, there's the fabricator again, upgrade station, looks like it needs 50 power, that seems like a lot. Smelter, 30 power, still pretty high compared to like some of the other stuff that only needs like 15 and whatnot. Base colonizer, or colorize, sorry, colorize. Pretty cool that you can like customize the way the base looks. And then, chest, terminal. This is pretty cool, an asteroid miner. So I guess you put that like on the base and it'll just auto gather for you. And then, of course, all of the obligatory decorations. So now it looks like if you look to the top right for build your first habitat, I still need a corridor, even though the airlock is a corridor. So we'll go ahead and go over and do that. Oh, it looks like I've already used 10% of the battery just with those two things I made. All right, so there's the corridor. Let's line that up. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I just got a bunch of new shapes, if you see those on the right. And also power panel, battery. I didn't see anything related to power, but let's go back in and check. All right, those are just different pieces. Oh, here we go. Okay. Solar panel, 2 every 5 seconds, and then the battery holds 125. So I doubt all that stuff drains like that much power per second. Like I don't think this drains 30 power per second. I think you just have to have 30 power in the battery for it to work, but I'm sure I'll get there as I continue to progress through the game. There was another asteroid up there though that I wanted to come and check out really quick. Yeah, you. Are you able to be drilled? Oh, and what is that? Oh, it hurts me. It's firing at me. Well, that's kind of bad. We'll go away then. Oh wow, this thing's going to take forever to drill. I'm losing battery faster than this thing is getting mined. I'm almost at 20% battery, and this thing probably isn't even going to be at 95%. All right, 95. Yeah, just now went below 95. So that's going to take fucking forever. So we're not going to do that. But with all the stuff I need to build, obviously I'm going to need to go around, gather a bunch more stuff. Ooh, I think this is a oxygen tank, so we'll just grab him. It's only 35, but screw it, we'll just use it because this is pretty much where the video is going to end, but I just wanted to show a few more things. There's chests, and I don't know if this... Yeah, I don't think this is one of them. The chests look a little bit different. Like, they look like this, but there's copper bar and a burger. Okay, great. And then there's this, but I'm not sure if this is the one that's not available in the prologue. Oh, it is available in the prologue. Okay. Well, let's take all that. And I think I have another oxygen. Yes, we'll go ahead and do that. Water's getting low. We'll go ahead and do that. And I got the burger, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'm pretty sure I've got a... Yeah, there's my med kit. Okay. All right, so yeah, so that's your exploration. Maybe, is this the thing that's not available? Yes, there we go. Scanner tool. Apparently that's not in the prologue, so we can't do that. I'm going to head back to my base here, and I'll grab a bunch more shit that I can then bring over to my new base and sort of build it out. Pretty impressed with how much base customization they have in the prologue. And, just looking around, there's gotta be a ton of gameplay that they've already put in just for all this stuff that you can see. I mean, I didn't see anything up really, just those things, and then down, sort of similar. But yeah, and see, look at that over there. Like, that's gotta be, yeah, there is just a lot of shit. Oh, and just so you know, this door doesn't open all the way, so I'm not even sure what it's there for. I haven't been able to see anything in there, but, whatever. So yeah, so that's Astrometica. Next week is going to be our the Last Plague Blight. So we're moving away from science fiction and going back to the medieval survival sort of thing. It's a top-down game. I will tell you up front, it's a little monotonous at the beginning and frustrating with getting used to the gameplay. But then once you've done that, you really appreciate how in detail it is. So looking forward to getting to play that. But yeah, this has been Astrometica. I've been Onikage for Unicorn Princess Gotham. Hope everybody takes care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.